It's Thursday, June 10th, 2010. I'm Andy Waits in the News Bunker with a review of today's front pages. First, the New York Times. A revolution on the ballot. California's proposition upends voting system. They voted in primaries where the top two vote getters for November could be the same party. Say goodbye to third parties, tea or green. UN approves new sanctions to deter Iran. Doubts persisting the penalties will stop nuclear program. Yeah, I was kind of doubting that. There's the California all-female, all-high-tech CEO team, Whitman and Fiorina. Hidden misery, a glimpse into North Korea. Only in the New York Times is it news that North Korea is not exactly a worker's paradise. Here's a 5,500-year-old leather shoe found in Armenia. It was buried under layers of sheep dung, so it could be from a teenager's room. At GM, saving Chevrolet may mean sending Chevy to the junkyard. General Motors wants to kill the use of the word Chevy. Well, we have to kill the brand to save it. Well, that's just brilliant. Blackhawks win Stanley Cup 4-3 in overtime. Let's see if the LA Times is covering New York politics. Nope, almost the same photo. Carly Fiorina anticipating a big drop there. Iran is hit with a new set of UN sanctions. A win for Obama, a loss for common sense. U.S. voters have spoken, but what did they say? Well, the LA Times doesn't like the message, so it's like, what? Prop 14 promises political sea change. Yes, like there's a sea change in the Gulf. Keeping the B-2 bomber stealthy takes plenty of time and money. Here's a Batwing in Palmdale undergoing a year-long $60 million paint job. It takes a year, and that's not including pinstriping. Let's see D.C. and the Washington Times. UN approves new sanctions against Iran. U.S. says it's only the first step to stop illicit nuke program. First step? Shouldn't we be a little further down that path by now? Look at that teleprompter. Should be easy to get the message. European debt crisis, a boon to the U.S. Earlier this week, we were hearing about how Europe was dragging us down. Backlog hinders probe of candidate job offers. Agency still without chief. The Office of Special Counsel? Yeah, they'll get around to that. Maybe after November. Let's check the Gulf Coast. The Mobile Press Register. Volunteers needed. F-bomb? Seems it's in war movies a whole lot more than in wars. Slick slips into Perdido Pass. Booms a bust as oil soils inland waters, shores. All those booms? No good. NOAA forecast, more oil is on the way. Now there's the slick and the bright orange areas. That's where it's expected to wash up on shore. Of course, it'll likely be much worse than that. And that's the front page review for Thursday, June 10th, 2010. In the News Bunker, I'm Andy Waits.